Hello everybody and welcome back to the FM24 Youth Academy Challenge, and we're getting towards the end of the season. It's the Champions League semi-finals. Let's go on and take Barcelona. Hello everybody, welcome back to The Save, and fellow managers, we are so close. The league is going very well. We are top of the league, 8 points clear of Real Madrid. We've already confirmed a Champions League spot for next year. 4 games to go. 8 points clear, 1 more win, and I think that title's ours, isn't it? Because if we keep an 8-point gap, 3 games to go would be 9 points maximum. 2 more wins, and it is in the bag. We've only lost 2 games this year. Still, it's 2 games to Atletico Madrid. So weirdly, if we get through this, I want to play Man City in the final. But we shall see. We've got to get past Barcelona first. 2 legs coming in this episode, and it's going to be a big one. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Barcelona is our run-in at this point. Sevilla, Espanyol and Sociedad then hopefully to come before a Champions League final. Yes, form has been majestic, as it mainly always is in this save. We know what we're doing at the moment. And we're taking on Barcelona, and we're hoping they line up in their 4-2-2 narrow system, because we have played very well against that most times we've come up against it. So Toledo versus Barcelona, or Toledo going to Barcelona. They are predicted to play in their 4-2-2 system. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go. Aaron Wall's in there at the moment, but I think we're going to put, obviously Carreras will go back to centre-back. Aaron Wall will come off for Phil Lewis, I was going to say, but he must be suspended. Is he suspended? He is suspended. Wow, okay. Left back it is then. I think we go that way around. I think I'd rather have Aaron Wall at left back and Carreras in the middle next to Neeson. Kike Andreas, Aaron Wall, Joe Page, Carreras and Neeson is great. Atli Berge is going to, I think, come off because Dave Supreme should be back, as is Kazushi. So Kazushi's going to come in. And we could. Do I drop Jan Petric? He's had a very good season, 16 goals. I was thinking about putting Kazushi up here because we have trained him to play attacking midfield and go Supreme and Akinde. But I think we start with this. Dave Supreme is lacking a little bit of match fitness, so we will put Dave Supreme on the bench for Richard Lynn. Sorry about that, Richard, but needs must and all that. Vallejo starts on the right, or do we start with... I've got to start Vallejo. He's had just a magnificent season, 29 goals from the right-hand side. He is also an option to play up front as well, but I think we start with that. Moreno, Petric, Vallejo and Mendoza up front. It does give us options on the bench. We've got Pozzo, Jake Mills, John Parsons, Kenneth Harv at right back, Martinez, Connor, Burgess, Supreme. So it's a good squad we've got. We are going to start positively, not attacking. We want to get the win, but we don't want to be pushing too hard for it. But the 4-2-2 they play, yes, it could potentially cause us issues when we do push players forward, but I do like the fact it's a narrow formation because we do like to play down the wing. So let's go with... If you carry your performance into this one, we'll do well, and we're going to give them that little bit of encourage, try and get a bit more fully green on the board. The defence seem to like it, and it is the Champions League, and there is their 4-2-2-2. Van Riel in the middle again. Hut Velker up front, we know is very good. But I'm hoping that we can... I think it's going to be quite a heavy transition game. Like, win the ball and counter. Well, we could start without counter. It worked very well in the last game against PSG, didn't it? And I think playing without counter is also... I can't believe I've just skipped the Champions League music as well. I feel like I've offended myself and all of you watching. But if we can get this video to like 50 likes, that would be massive. We've been really close to 50 on most previous videos as well. So I do think it is a possibility. And of course, leaving a like and subscribing is the best way to show that you're enjoying the content on the channel. And we are basically becoming a sort of a youth academy channel, aren't we, really? Every season. Van Riel swings it in, headed away by Neeson. Bellestri picks it up. He's got Motta back. You can see we do leave one player forward in Vallejo to try and get us a bit of a counter-attack. Stanley all the way back to the goalkeeper. It goes to Laraledi into Bellestri again. Bellestri back to Ruiz de la Garata. into Bellestri, and that's a great interception, and here we can go. Carreras into Moreno, Moreno over the right hand side, Vallejo's in, it's 1-0, and we've picked him over Pozzo, and he's got his 30th goal of the season, his 50th goal for Toledo, and we have a 1-0 lead. And this is why you don't actually need to have counter on, because it's all just about being the right people, being aggressive in the right situation, as Vallejo makes it 1-0 to Toledo against the big boys of Spain, Barcelona, who have been knocked off their perch quite considerably, actually, by us. Aaron Wall into Jan Petric, back to Aaron Wall in at left back today, takes a good touch to get it out of his feet, cross comes in, it's not the best, and Holt Velker will put the ball forward into Mikado. There's runners here. One of them's Marquet. Marquet shoots from range. Joe Page with a one-handed save and then dives on the ball and nicely claims it. We're very happy with that one. 25 minutes gone. It's not been the most enthralling game, judging by the stats, but we're 1-0 up, so I don't care about enthralling while we've got the lead. Both inside forwards playing on the wings, doing well, which is what we expect coming up against this narrow system. I do think we can really make a difference in those positions as Stanley comes forward. Ruiz de la Gareta into Van Riel, who we know is a very good central midfielder. That's a good ball. Just missed out Aaron Moore, who does try to put in a tackle. Hutvelker looked offside. The flag goes up, albeit a little bit late, but he definitely did look offside. With 5 minutes to go till half-time, I think this one should get ruled out. And VAR giving it the check. It is disallowed, so... that was a good line from the defence. Aaron Wall, I thought, did really well with that challenge, but just couldn't get it through. But yeah, it actually meant that Holt Velker went too quickly. So we're going to mark that down as a very good challenge from Aaron Wall because it forced Holt Velker into offside. But 6 shots to 2, Barcelona only having 1 shot on target at home. I don't think Xavi's going to be very happy about that, who is still the Barcelona manager. But here is Holt Velker. Correas with a great challenge, but it's picked up by Ahumunda, and his shot is... dreadful for this sort of level of football. Half time, we have been the better team. We are 1-0 up, and I do think we're going to say just keep the praise on. Keep the praise on. I'm tempted. We'll see how the second half starts, but I'm tempted to put Vallejo up front and Pozzo on the right and make sure we keep it fresh. They've changed to a 4-3-3. Right. They've changed to a 4-3-3. Do we change to a 4-3-3? Because I know a 4-3-3 can punish this 4-2-3-1. I'm not sure. I just want to keep an eye on... I'm going to pause it pretty regularly. Just want to keep an eye on if their shot count goes up. At the moment, it's not. They've only had 1 shot since they've changed system. Aaron Wall with a throw-in into Carreras, into Neeson. Neeson up to Akinde, out to Moreno, but he's tackled. Aguirre goes back to Motta. Jan Petric, I thought we were going to break there. Mikado ball through. Well done, Aaron Wall. Good cover and interception there. Joe Page, that's not a good pass. Why on earth are you doing that, Joe? Oh, my word. Van Riel picks up the loose ball, though. He comes forward with it. He's forced out to the right-hand side. Back to Aguirre, into Marquet. Marquet, it's sort of a bit... Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal. You could tell as soon as it bounced and landed at Aguirre's feet, it was always going to be a goal. So it's 1-1. It's not a good goal, is it? It's not a very... It's well worked around here, but it just does come from a bit of a nothing shot from Holt Velker that was blocked. We had a few people there that did things wrong in that build-up, but yeah, I'm just a bit concerned by the 4-3-3. Let's have a look. We've got a dangerous free kick. Mendoza's over it. He's probably going to be my favoured position to be... Oh, just over the bar, but we are going to take him off. We are going to do that sub that I mentioned. So it will be Mendoza off for Pozzo on that right-hand side. Vallejo goes up front, a position he's very happy to be in. We're going to bring on Dave Supreme in the middle as well for fresh legs. And Kike Andreas not having a good game. Kenneth Harve, the youngster, is going to come on. And all these players can slip into a 4-3-3 very easily if I do fancy matching it up. I mean, they've not done a lot, Barcelona. This is the thing. I mean, they have restricted us from getting shots off. I don't know if we've even created a chance. We've definitely not had the momentum that we had in the first half. They're attacking down the wings quite a lot. I'm just thinking we change. You run up, you win the ball. Yeah, it's Jan, but no, because Jan can go there. That's fine. Those two could switch over. Everyone still fits in the same positions, and then we go into their opposition, and we just do this, where we pressure everyone at the back, and I think Marquis gets a kicking as well, because he's normally their playmaker. He might not be in this exact system. Oh yeah, they are playing him as a playmaker. So we're going to try and match them up. I don't know if the 4-3-3 has actually kicked in yet, but Van Riel to Stanley to Motta to Rios de la Garata, which is a great name. He's packed out Aguirre on this side. I don't know if they're targeting Aaron Wall because he's our weakest defender. It's a penalty. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's definitely a penalty. It's definitely a penalty. It's not going to be overturned. We have changed to the 4-3-3. I think if this goes in, we may just go back to attacking, to be honest, as Van Riel lines up and he puts it top corner. It's a really good penalty. I've got a feeling Barcelona did this last time I played them. They went to a 4-3-3 and I struggled a little bit and I was flip-flopping between what system to make, what system to play. But with 15 minutes to go, let's go for it. Let's go back to what we were doing and go for it, I think. Kazushi not having a good game. We have asked him to do a couple of different roles in this, so we'll bring him off for Andrew Burgess. And Joe Page on a 6.4. I feel like that's a little bit harsh on Joe. I know he had that misplaced pass, but that was quite a while ago. And I think we'll just leave it there. I don't want to make a sub just for the sake of making a sub. Fitness wasn't dreadful. Let's see if we can take the game to them in the last sort of 10 minutes. I mean, a 2-1 deficit isn't dreadful. It's just our second half has been absolutely wayward. So, yeah, that's a bit disappointing. Well, I don't think, as I said, I don't think we've moved off 11 shots since half-time. So it looks like it's going to be 2-1 going into the second leg. We're 2-1 down. Not ideal after being 1-0 up. I'm going to be a bit harsh on them. Yeah, fires them up. That's what we want to see. Right, we'll do the game against Real Madrid off camera and we'll be back for the second leg where it was a penalty that was the decider. No offence to Aaron Wall, but I think if Phil Lewis is back, we are a stronger team. Okay, so back for the second leg as we're 2-1 down to Barcelona. And the Real Madrid game was, well, we won it and we won the league. Way! Yes. I forgot, obviously there's going to be 3 games left, but that was a 3-point swing, wasn't it? Because we were playing Real Madrid, so they had to win the game. And they didn't. We won 2-1, which was absolutely lovely. A lovely 2-1 win in front of 80,000 people in the Bernabeu, so we won the league in the Bernabeu. And what was amazing about it is that Mendoza scored very late on with about 15 minutes to go. They equalised in the 91st, and Big John Parsons just rocked up and won it for us. Absolutely superb. So the next home game, oh wow, it'll be Sevilla, right? But I think it does wait till the end of the season to give you the trophy presentation. So against Real Sociedad, we'll be getting that. But of course, weirdly, we don't really care about that. It's the game against Barcelona, which is the big one. And it is today, and it is right now. Because 2-1 down from the first leg, we have to go for this. And it's going to be very interesting to see how we get on, to be honest. So they look like they're starting in their narrow formation. So hopefully we can get a couple of goals in this straight away. But yeah, let's go and pick the team and get on with the game. So after the Real Madrid game then, this is how we lined up against Real Madrid. Literally the only change from the starting team was that Andrew Neeson was suspended. So in he comes for Jake Mills. Jake Mills can definitely go back onto the bench. I'll probably put him on over even Chumales, to be honest, on the bench there, because we've got Kenneth Harv for the right, we've got Aaron Wall for left and centre back, and Jake Mills for centre back as well. And yeah, we're doing well. Right, we need a win. We're going to start in our attacking system, and we're going to start on attack, and we are going to take this to Barcelona in our home ground. We are buoyant after winning the league. Let's go and see how we get on, because this is what we want. This is what we want. The other semi-final, I haven't paid attention to it. I'm going to say home advantage is what we've got. Let's use it to our advantage. That would be a terrible team talk to actually give. The alliteration would be awful. But we've pointed the finger at them all. We're going to let the Champions League anthem play out, and we're going to hope that in this moment it shows them playing in a narrow 4-2-2-2, because that would suit us wonderfully. And they are playing in a narrow 4-2-2-2. Nunez is in for this one. Holt, Velcro up front, Macedo. They drew 1-1 in their league game in between. A very disappointing result for Barcelona. But here come the players out to the screaming fans of the Toledo Stadium, the Stadia Tres Culturas. And that's my office. We'll just say that's my office in the corner there. That whole building is my office. That's overlooking the pitch. And yeah, Champions League semi-final, leg number 2. And we need a fast start. We need a good start. And it's Barcelona that have had the better start. 2 shots on goal, 1 on target. Nothing for us. We've just had our first shot. It was Andrew Neeson with it off target. So suggesting it could be from a set piece. But come on. We need something here early doors. 3 shots, all off target. Really not testing Laraledi in goal so far. But we seem to have stemmed whatever they've been doing. 4 shots for us, none on target. Yeah, we are... I mean, don't be one of those games where it just goes through that any highlights. That could be the worst thing. Miguel Moreno has picked up a knock. Hopefully he recovers from that. It's only 5 minutes left till half-time. I'm not changing anything until half-time because we are being the better team. I think we're having, 3 long shots from 7 attempts. It means we are on the. We've got a corner right on half-time. Mendoza. Kike Andreas' tackle, but he's going to get on the loose ball. Mendoza gets it back. Back post. Moreno! Yes! Miguel Moreno with an injury. His 35th goal of the season. PSG are still sniffing around him, but we don't want to let him go. But it's 2-2 on aggregate. It's 2-2 on aggregate. You just know, don't you? They're going to go to a 4-3-3 and it's going to frazzle my little brain. But Moreno at the back post. Great header down. Beat his man. And that is not too dissimilar to John Parsons' goal that we scored against Madrid in a similar situation. Right. I don't know what to say. We can very much win this match. Keep the hard work up and the win will come. They haven't changed yet. It's 2-2. We had the match momentum for that. We scored at the end of the half. We are dominating the chances being created at the moment. I mean, they've gone for a Trequartista up front, which I think is always very brave in Football Manager. I do think it's always very, very brave. But we've just gone past the hour mark. I was going to make a change, but we've got the ball. Vallejo back to Andreas. Into Vallejo again. Out it goes to Phil Lewis, back in the team after suspension. And he gets into the box, and Carlos makes a really, really good tackle. For a minute, I thought that was going to go to VAR, and I was going to say that is an absolute joke, because that was a really good challenge. Nunez comes forward with it. Up it goes to Aguirre, who has got a bit of pace, and he's into the box. He cuts inside, and he's fired it in the corner. It's 3-2 to Barcelona on aggregate after the hour mark. Oh, it's punishing me for not making those subs on the hour. Come on, boys. Come on, we'll give them some encouragement. It's not over. We still basically just need 1 goal and it goes to extra time in front of our home fans. Aguirre with a really good run and finish. He did have a really good chance and he stuck it away. Right, Miguel Moreno, a groin injury. Oh, he has to come off. With a groin injury, he just has to come off. Right, Dave Supreme is coming on and we're going to push Kazushi up a little bit higher. Vallejo off for Pozzo. Miguel Moreno off for Parsons, our hero against Real Madrid. Get that man a statue. Phil Lewis on a 6.4, but I'm going to keep... that's it. 3 subs for now in the attacking areas. Hopefully we can make something happen. Hopefully we can make something happen. Come on. Come on. Okay, we've got a highlight. Phil Lewis up to Kazushi. Into Dave Supreme. Here's a Kinde ball through. Pozzo! Oh, what a save. What a save from Laraledi. He's just kept his team going into the Champions League final. Mendoza into Pozzo. Pozzo to Kike Andres. It's a really crap pass and Morde just clears it away. Oh, we can't waste chances like that. We have to put those away. Right, Phil Lewis still on a 6.4. Coming off. You're going to replace by Aaron Wall, who gave away the penalty last time. Kike Andres is going to come off for Kenneth Harve again. And that is all 5 subs. Done. We've rolled the dice. We've had 15 shots to 5. 5 on target to 3. Basically over double their XG. And I don't know what else we can do. Very attacking. Just get the ball forward a bit quicker. Distribute it quickly. You don't need to roll it out. Really squeeze up. Get stuck in. Step up more. We're running out of time. We are running out of time. Yeah, it feels so harsh. 19 shots to not very many. It's a bit too late for work to ball into the box, I think, now. Come on. There's 1 minute left. It's over. It's over. We have been robbed. 21 shots to 5. Oh, we've got to do it all again next season. 3-2 loss on aggregate. We smashed their XG. We had all the match momentum. But it's over. It's over. It's over for another season in the Champions League. Trust the process. We'll be back. That's it. Season over. That's it. The season over. We go again next year. The semi-finals is as far as we get. 21 shots to 5. I can't believe, and it was just a penalty that decided it in the first leg. Oh. 1.78 XG to 0.5. I just, it's like, it's so similar to getting knocked out to Madrid. It's so similar to getting knocked out to Madrid. That is infuriating. Well, let's go and see who they're going to be playing in the final. But to be honest, I've got a feeling we're just going to get through. We outplayed the opposition and the scoreline really didn't reflect that superiority. I agree. I 100% agree. And yes, I'd probably love to sign you. But can I? No, I can't. A 57-year-old, 23-year-old elite centre-back wants to leave PSG. That is like fruit ripe for the picking, that is. Who are Barcelona going to play in the final? Let us find out. Is it going to be Man City or Atletico Madrid? And it's, under-19s win the Youth League. That's nice. It's going to be Atletico Madrid won 3-0 after extra time. They scored in the 96th minute and then scored 2 goals in extra time. Man City must feel very, very hard done by there. Can I look at that report and just see, like, was the goal? Did the goalkeeper get a terrible rating? 7.2. He had a great game. So did this one go in the favour of the dominant team? Yes, it did. How similar is that to our game? 24 shots to 10, 9 on target to 2. But Atletico Madrid put the ball in the back of the net. A very dirty game. Yellow cards galore. But unbelievable. Well, luckily we're not facing Atletico Madrid because they probably would have beaten us. So there we go. That is the end of the season. We're not going to come back for anything at the end of the season. The next episode will be the start of the next season. And then we're probably just going to accelerate through to like youth intake day and then do the latter stages of the Champions League if we get there. But that is disappointing yet again in the Champions League. We're so close. We're getting so close. Maybe with a few more of the youngsters that are really good stepping into this squad, maybe that will just push us over the line. But who knows? Thank you all so much for watching. Please do leave a like, subscribe. As I said before, it's the best way to show you're enjoying the content. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.